This is basically the ultimate noob versus pro multiplier battle. James and I are going to build protected bases and use multipliers to increase defenses.
I'm gonna start by multiplying some basic dirt blocks to build my base.
Earth, no way! I'm gonna multiply a bunch of blocks to build the entire wall of my base.
Oh, I finally just managed to do this tricky part.
But we are still going to duplicate even more useful items to protect them. This way they will easily withstand each other's powerful attacks. And whoever has the least completely destroyed base overall will win what's hidden in this secret Avaricia chest. And that's why I'm already moving on to the next upgrade for my base. It's about protecting from the inside. I'm gonna carefully grab my multiplier and bring it straight into my base. And the first item I'm going to multiply. These are those pointy traps. I can't catch him in creative mode. Look if I even try to carefully grab. I'm staying in survival mode for 10 seconds. The only way to get more of it is by multiplying it. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. The good part is that I can multiply as many times as I want. I already have 64, and if I play just one more time, now I have lots of stacks. And I can start building the protection inside. My idea is to make sure no one can get past this wall, but if you can, you're gonna fall right into the pointy traps. The problem is that even in creative mode, the sharp thorns are slowly running out. Do I have to do more multiplying now? But the base is gonna be really well protected.
I seriously don't have enough time to finish this wall. Keep multiplying my dirt blocks. The problem is that my multiplier is really bad. I have to keep throwing it again and again for him to give me a good amount of blocks. I got a good amount of dirt blocks. Now I just need to close this wall with my dirt. My base is gonna be way cooler than Athos's.
I managed to finish the inside, although my traps are slowly running out now. I honestly still want to put even more of these out here. Everyone on the wall. So this time I'm really gonna multiply a lot. First, I'm gonna carefully throw all these thorns over here. And instead of just keeping these ones here, which wasn't much, I'm gonna throw all of this in here now. Look, I'm going to have endless traps. And now I managed to fill up my inventory. I think I overdid it. But I really needed to go all out. Why do I have to put it all around my entire protection?
All right, now just finish this side. Good thing, because I'm completely out of building blocks. I guess you somehow made the whole wall a little bit too incredibly high. I'm gonna grab a sofa and duplicate it here, making a bunch of them. I'm going to do this many times until there's enough to place all the couches around this wall. All right, I got enough. Just place them in this direction now. Just like I did in this row, I'm going to do the same in all the others.
I finally finished placing the spiky traps all around the entire base. Since I went overboard, I ended up with a bunch of them. I'm not gonna use it for now, but it's honestly still not very well protected up here. If James tries to come inside using any block, he's gonna make it. Look, just climb up like this and he can get through. So I suddenly had a pretty cool idea. I'm gonna grab another one of the traps I have to multiply. And this is the glass from Avaricia. Just throw it here in the multiplier. And with this glass, I'm gonna make a dome up here at the top. Completely indestructible. Only the one who placed it, like me, can break it. I just need to be careful not to use up all the blocks. And I only have 3 left. If I spend it without multiplying, I end up with 100.
I made 1 layer, but I'm sure 2 will be better. So I just keep protecting my base with a couch. Because there's nothing better than protecting a base with a couch, right? All right, the base is made of a couch. And to make my safety even better, I just multiply here several dogs made of dirt. And they're going to protect me. All right, now that I've multiplied the dogs, I just need to place them around my base. Just like that. Awesome. Lots of wolves. Now I doubt my base will be destroyed.
I finished the base. Oh no, I used up my last glass block. I forgot to save one. Not a great idea. But it's okay, at least I finished my dome. And looking at the way James's base is coming along, I'm going to win this super easy. Is he using couches for protection? Really, James? Sofas!
Hitting your little toe on the corner of the couch really hurts.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That seriously hurts. But you'll clearly see once I finish dealing with your base. There won't be any sofas left. And the Avaricia chest will be mine.
But we're gonna see, Athos.
I better head to the next upgrade for my base, which is to protect it from the outside. The first thing I'm gonna do is protect my my base from the outside. It's reopening this 3x3 space to place an Avaricia door. This door isn't a protection, so I can grab it in creative mode without having to duplicate. This way, James won't be able to get into my base, and I can...
To start off, I'm gonna use this multiplier here, and this way I'll have more room. Now I just need to place it right here inside my house. To start, I'm gonna grab some really fake trees from the chest. Now just throw it through this multiplier, and we're good. I'm getting better every time. Ready, but I'm going to keep playing a lot more. I need to cover my entire base all around, so I'll keep doing this.
Now, do I have to multiply the next shield? This is actually a powerful explosive mine. I probably better not show you curious guys before multiplying, or else I might lose it. So I'm gonna use the multiplier now. And look, now I finally have $100 and I can actually show you how it works. Doesn't this mine activate when I step on it? But if by any chance some other animal like this husky solved by going over, she explodes right away. That's why 100 of these will come in handy. I can safely build outwards from here with all my protections. But I can put these mines around everything that's red. So I'm gonna place it all around this entire circle, okay? Lots of explosive mines. Oh, I just realized only 2 are left. They disappear from the inventory at once. I need to multiply more before it runs out. Now, there's absolutely no way my mines will ever run out like the glass did. Oh no, I was silly and forgot to multiply them.
Now we just need to place the trees in front of these wolves. Now I'll have a barrier made entirely of trees. That way there will be 2 barriers. One made of wood and another barrier made of dirt.
Now that I finally finished placing all the mines outside here, there's another protection I want to make. Let me close this door so James doesn't come over here and try to be sneaky. And up here at the top, I'm gonna break some of these Avaricia glass blocks in some very specific places. I have to be careful because I don't have any more of these bottles. If I break it wrong, I can't put it back. But I'm breaking in strategic spots. I'm gonna explain why to you.
All right, it's actually looking pretty nice. Check it out. To make my base even better and reinforce it even more, I'm gonna grab some sharks and buckets of water. And around my base, I'm going to make a river.
In these exact spots where I broke the glass earlier, I'm gonna set up an Avaricia cannon. What's actually inside my special protection chest over here? But I only have one of them too. I need even more, so I'm gonna use my multiplier times 100. Now I have so many. Actually, you even went overboard. Now I just need to place them here. Look forward on top. And since I got 100 of them, I don't need to save up. I'm going to put 2 next to each hole. I can't even shoot 2 at once. But if by any chance one of them gets destroyed, I still have the other one.
Nice! Just a little more and our river is done. Now I'll take the shark egg and multiply it. To get even more, 10 should be enough. Now just multiply it 3 more times.
And that's how the protections were set up. Now, if James comes my way, I just have to climb up here and start shooting in his direction. This Avaricia cannon is really cool. He doesn't stand a chance. Wow, his base is starting to get really well defended. This is worrying me. But they are still new blocks, you know. Wood, dirt. These blocks are all so bad. And since I still have to protect my base more, I've got another idea. I'm going to open my trap chest and grab this Avaricia golem here. This golem will help protect the outside of my base. But I only have one too. And once again, I have to multiply.
Look, it seems like I've multiplied a little more. This here is already enough. Look, they're really small and cute. It doesn't even seem like they bite. Haha! But actually, these sharks here are really feisty. Whoever falls into this river will get bitten. But these defenses I've set up so far just aren't enough. So I'm going to place some wooden traps on top of our wall. They're already multiplying them too.
Great! I got 100 golems of Avaricia! Now I just need to place them here in front, keeping watch. I can place them outside the red square. That's because they're not blocks, they're entities.
Hey, boss, what do you want?
It's true, they're alive! I can use them to help me build in my base. Nothing for now, but soon I'll need your help. Stay here and wait. But first, I need to finish putting more golems to protect all sides of my base.
I played once more and 32. All right, this should be enough. We just need to place it around our wall now.
And I'm done placing a bunch of them. But there's just one last little thing I want to do to protect the outside of my base. I've got some items here to make a radar. But there are a few of them that I'll need to multiply. For instance, I need to multiply this one. All right, and now I also have to multiply these two. With everything multiplied, I can start building my radar. And it works like this. Up here on the top, I'm gonna use this fence to make a kinda taller antenna. And here, I'll place the engine like this. On top of this engine, I'm placing this block that looks like a piston, but it's for spinning. And on top of it, I put the radar antenna. And now I just need to make the shape. The taller this antenna is, the farther it can detect any attack. And that's what it's for. It'll protect me in case James tries to surprise attack me.
And look, it was just enough. And it ended just at the right time. But something's still missing. I've got those fake trees that will protect us from TNT. And lots of explosive things. But it would also be cool to have some trees that are alive. And they can protect us. I've got some tree monsters right here. This should be enough.
Now I just need to activate it. It's already starting to spin. I'm going to make it super fast because that way it detects more enemies. Inside here, I'll pick a spot to place the monitor. Since my base, which I'm going to protect, is right in the center, this monitor will also look great right in the center like this. I'm going to take advantage of having multiplied a lot to make a big screen.
8 monsters will be able to defend me, I am sure. As soon as someone gets into my base, they're gonna attack, and that's it. Now we're really safe.
Now I can turn on this monitor directly on the radar using this block, and so I can see everything that's around. Now it's time to set up the final defenses. Even though this wall is made of netherite and gold, it can still break easily. For example, I have here with me some gold blocks and avaritia. What if James uses a TNT, for example? They blow up really easily. I can't let this happen. That's why I have an idea. Here in my chest, I have this item here, which is an enhancer. With it, I can strengthen the blocks, making them darker. And these darker blocks are completely indestructible. And I want to make this entire base completely reinforced. So check out this idea I had. I'm going to come here to my multiplier and multiply this wand. Great, it multiplied. Oh, only 2 showed up. What's going on? Can I play one more time? Oh no, there's no way to multiply more than this. No problem at all. Because I'm gonna call my friend Golem to help me with this.
Our base is already pretty well protected. But to make it even better, I'm going to multiply these bear traps and place them all around our base. And I'll also put it here inside our base. Because if anyone manages to get in, they'll fall right into this trap.
Hey, you, take this brush, and you are going to help me turn all these blocks into reinforced blocks. You can start.
Out here, I'm going to spread it a lot. Let's enjoy the fact that we have a few left. And hey, we actually got quite a bit. I managed to protect this base pretty well. I'm going to put some golems in here in case the flowers get defeated. And to make the golems, I need to multiply this different land here. Oh, and this golem head too.
Good, Golem, you helped me a lot. Now I have another idea. I'm gonna come over here to the redstone blocks and grab this dispenser. I can grab him because he's not considered a defense. And now in this part right here, I'm going to put it like this. The dispenser's on the ground all the way to the end. But that's not all. I also want to put poison potions inside them. But I can't take the poison potion. It's protected. I can't get it at all. I tried so hard that I ended up in survival mode. So instead of grabbing those potions, I'm gonna multiply them. Now with these multiplied potions, I can put it in the dispensers. Now I just have to repeat the process on all these dispensers here.
Alright, I'm spawning some golems inside our base now.
I placed the dispensers all around. Just one last thing. I'm gonna grab this avaritia pressure plate here, and I'm gonna throw it in the multiplier to get more. And now with these multiplied pressure plates, I can place them on top of the dispensers. This avaritia pressure plate is great because it's indestructible. So it doesn't matter what James tries to do. He won't be able to disable this trap. that? Alright, another layer of protection completed.
Well, the golems are just standing here. They're not guarding it, just in case someone tries to invade our base. And as a last resort, I'm gonna do something really cool. I'm gonna multiply myself. There are gonna be a lot of James. They will stay here guarding my wall. And to do that, you just go through here. Look. Hey, look. I've already got a clone of myself right here. Now, just do this a bunch of times.
I just want to do one last thing. This multiplier of mine here could be useful if he attacks me. Look at that! If he comes to my base using a husk, for example, and he goes through the multiplier just like that. Look at all those husks appearing at once! This is turning into a mess! I can't let this happen! Now I have to get rid of those huskies!
Now I need a spot to watch everything from. To do this, I'm going to multiply this reinforced dirt that I have. And now I'm gonna build a tower right here.
Alright, I managed to clean my room! That's why I need to make some protection for this multiplier of mine. And this protection will be inside my base that I will defend. After all, these protections here have to be useful for something, right? That's exactly what I'm gonna do! I'm going to start building my base, which will be protected. For this, I'm gonna use black concrete to start the walls. And from here, I'm gonna start placing some red concrete blocks to make it look like there's fire on my arms. First I add the red one, then I add the orange one. And look how cool it turns out! I really like using these colors, they are my favorites! And now all that's left is for me to paint it yellow. And it looks perfect already!
With the reinforced ground, it's gonna be super hard for anything to break it.
I've already built the walls of my base that I'm gonna protect. Now I want to build the roof. And for that, I'm going to use a glass that isn't protective. That's why I can get it here in the inventory. It's a regular red glass. It's going to be fine because even if he tries to attack me through the roof, I'll still know I'm being attacked since I can see. And here I'm going to make the door to go in and out. Of course, this part here also needs to be a little more protected. That's why I'm going to my protection chest and get the only password protected door I have. I want to make a double door. So I'm gonna come over here to my multiplier and launch this door.
I even used the multiplier to multiply this staircase too. And now our base is done. We can also place some James up here and it's all good.
This multiplier always goes overboard. I don't even need 100 doors. But that's okay. I got both of them here and I'm gonna put the password in. And the password will be 13577. Now I can finally get in and out. And since James hasn't come to attack me yet, I've got some time to make this place more cozy for me in here. Now my defenses are ready. And I noticed that James is still working on his base. You know what? I have an idea. I'm going to make a surprise attack. To pull off the surprise attack, I've got to get ready at my base, because when I go to attack, I'm gonna stay in survival mode. I'm going to grab a bunch of TNT. Should I grab the lighter to light it up too? A sword in case James tries to stop me. We found it. Hey, to be honest, that's already enough. James's base is way too weak. As soon as my attack started, I'm already in survival mode. Take that, you mean wolves. I'm gonna start by blowing this part up.
Oh no, Athos is sneak attacking me!
It's super easy to get into this dirt base! Hey, what's that? Dirt wolves! No, get out of here, you silly dog! They're hitting me hard! I gotta do something! I set off the TNT and managed to defeat them! Come on, silly, do something! Your base is done for! Hey, what's that? No way! He trapped me near the TNTs! You almost got me?
Haha, I'm clever! I've got some more tricks up my sleeve!
Where did all these James come from? Oh no, I'm down to 2 hearts! I can't be defeated! Get out of here! I'm gonna take down his clones! Get out of here, James! But I only have 1 heart! I can't be defeated or I'll lose! But I made quite a mess!
I can't believe he surprised me like that! Look at the mess he made in my base. You know what? My attack is gonna be 1,000 times worse. First, I'm going to turn your entire base into dirt.
Hey, what's that? He's got a block that turns my defenses into dirt! That's not fair! All the glass turned into dirt? Oh no, he's blowing everything up! I thought my protection was good enough. Oh no, he's blowing up my entire base! Stop it, James!
Did you forget that I'm clever, huh?
Are you cheating? How are you flying?
It's a jetpack, you silly!
I can't believe James came more prepared and destroyed my base!
You lost, you're silly! That means the Avaritia chest is mine. I'll open it right away. Wow, it's a chest full of golden Athos.
This is the rarest one, James. Can I have it?
And the prize is all mine.
You're annoying. I didn't want to lose to James. But if you like this video, check out this other one on the screen. He's also having a lot of fun. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. I'm off.